this tutorial I'll talk about using the function called field calculator, and for this exercise I'm gonna repeat the module 25 steps, which is basically loading the climate deviance data and the climate deviance shapefile and joining the two tables. Okay, so I have loaded the two files and joined the table, the attribute table and the Excel sheet using the field division ID. Now suppose I would like to add the total precipitation during the first 4 months of the year, that is January, February, March and April. So in order to do that, I have to create a new field and then calculate values from these 4 columns to populate that field. So go ahead and create a field called precip January, February, March, April, and let's use float, precision 10, and decimal places probably 4. Okay, this will add a new field. Now in order to perform field calculation, and if you see it has been created as part of the US climate deviance attribute table, if I right click it, there's a function called field calculator. So in order to get to that, you go to the column that you want to calculate or the field that you want to calculate and select field calculator. Now in this you will see that there's a space to write an equation, and you can write an equation using Visual Basic script or Python, and there's not much. You just basically it already says US climate deviance dot precip underscore JFM. I missed the April there, but is equal to, and then you have to tell it what is it equal to. So in our case it's equal to January from precip plus February plus March plus April. Okay, that's it. You can always use other functions. There are some mathematical functions available too, and you can save these equations and reload later on. You can clear if you have made any mistake, but once you click OK, it will do that calculation and show you the results. So after you have calculated the new field, the other fields from precip can be disconnected, or you can remove the join, and you will see that your newly calculated field is still there. You can use this information to, for example, change the symbology on this map to see what is the trend of precipitation, for example, in the US, and you have done this in one of your exercises. I'm going to pick a different color scheme, such as from green to blue, green being lowest and blue being highest, and let's do it for the values of precipitation that we just calculated. And once we apply, you see that we get a nice choropleth where we're seeing that the eastern board has a lot of precipitation, average precipitation, or actually the total precipitation during the first 4 months, whereas the western board has also quite high values, but the middle part doesn't have much precipitation. It's between 1 and 4. So you can do all sorts of things with do some spatial analysis once you have field calculation performed. Anyways, this tutorial concludes with this comment, and so this is how you can take data from available fields and perform different calculations to create new data fields.